Three thin teeth thought 1,000 thoughts. If they're thin teeth, sorry. If you're someone who struggles with TH, watch this video. TH is one of the hardest sound to make in English, especially for me, which TH is non-existent in my language, which is Portuguese. So most of the time I have to be thinking to make the sound because it doesn't come naturally for me, and can be quite exhaustive to be thinking like on what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say and what sound you should make in your tongue. Is very hard to be overthinking all the time when you're about to speak. So for who doesn't know, the TH sound is a sound where you have to bring your tongue between your teeth like this when there is like TH in some words. For example, thank you. You have to bring your tongue between your teeth to make that sound. You can also pronounce without it, but correctly you have to put your tongue between your teeth. Like this. You have to be talking like this. It is very hard because I have to be thinking all the time. Everyone, I think, who start learning after a certain age, when you're an adult already, you have to be thinking to make that sound because it's not going to come naturally. If your language, your native language, is a Portuguese or Spanish, I think Spanish doesn't have TH either. So you have to be thinking and practicing over and over again until it becomes naturally, and it comes naturally for you. Which for me, at the moment, it doesn't come naturally. I have to be thinking about doing the TH, doing the movement of the tongue in my mouth, which is very exhaustive. Have to be thinking all the time. Sometimes I'm just like, screw TH, I'm not doing the sound at all. When I don't want to be perfect. When I want to be perfect and I want to sound a bit more fluently, a bit more fluent, I will pronounce TH. I'll be thinking over time, all the time, TH. Bring your tongue between your teeth to make that sound, which is I don't like. So when I just want to talk casually and don't want to impress anyone, I would just delete the TH. For me, it doesn't exist. I would say thank you, no TH. I would say think, no TH. For me, it sounds all the same. I don't see any difference. But of course, if you want to improve your TH, you want to actually pronounce TH and speak properly, then you have to practice over and over again. Don't keep practicing like overthinking, trying to be perfect with other people. Practice it on your own when you're alone at home. Practice the TH sound with tongue twisters, which is something that we're gonna do here together. I have my MacBook right here. I'm gonna search for tongue twisters with the TH, focused on the TH sound. We're gonna practice together. Please do not let me down. Practice with me. Don't leave me here like an idiot talking to nothing. So let's suffer together, okay? Just a recap first before we start. TH sound, you do the sound by bringing your tongue between your teeth like this. Thank you, think, thanks. So let's get started. I'm gonna make sure I provide the tongue twister right here so we can do it together. So let's start with this one. That their thinkers, I heard a stutter, it's very hard. That their thinkers sitting thinking near those other three thinkers thinks things through thoroughly. What's that? Thoroughly. I have no idea how to pronounce that. 1 second. Thoroughly. There's another thing you can do when you don't know how to pronounce a word. You search it up for the word on Google, and there is gonna be the sound.
Thoroughly.
So you can just repeat thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
Alright, let's try again. That there thinker sitting thinking near those other three thinkers thinks things through thoroughly. Wasn't that bad, was it? That they're sitting thinking near those other three thinkers thinks things through thoroughly. I think I got it. I don't think it was that bad. You see, it's not that hard. If you practice over and over again, multiple times faster or even slower, it can make you get used to the TH. It helps you with that because at some point you won't be thinking about doing and bringing your tongue and back and forth. Yeah, it's gonna help you. Now, for some people, it couldn't be harder to pronounce the TH than it is for some other people. Some people it's more difficult to do the sound with the tongue. and it's not a big deal if you can pronounce the th. You can still be understood. For example, in the Irish accent, they don't actually pronounce the th, because I've noticed, I've been living in Ireland for years, and most of the time they're not going to pronounce the th. For example, thank you, they're not going to bring the tongue between the teeth. They're just going to say thank you, like with the tongue behind the teeth. Thank you. You can understand clearly what I'm saying. A famous one is the number 3. They're going to pronounce like tree, the actual plant. Also depends of the context, because English is all about context. If you have the context, you know what the person is talking about. The person is talking about money, not about the actual tree on the ground. So you can understand Irish people with their accent. For example, bathroom, they're gonna say bathroom. I've heard many of them saying like that. You can still be understood. You might have an Irish accent if you don't pronounce the th, but everyone can understand them. English speakers can understand the Irish accent. It's not that big of a deal, so don't be overthinking, don't be extra anxious or sad if you can't pronounce the th. You can be clearly understood. Most of the times I don't pronounce the th because I don't want to be thinking over and over about how should I say it, is this good, is the person going to understand me. It's just slow down your progress in English. If you'd like to just skip the th, there's no problem with that. Sometimes I like to do some tongue exercises, like just moving the tongue like that, just to feel like my tongue is free and has loads of space in my mouth. Sometimes while I'm speaking, I feel like my tongue is stuck inside my mouth and I can barely move it and the sounds barely come out of my mouth. So it's good if you do some exercises as well. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys are also able to pronounce the th, and that is not going to be a big of deal for you in the future. The more you practice, the better you get at whatever. Always is consistency, practice over and over again, and eventually you get there. Just to never give up. Never.